What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Portland Trail Blazers Association here in NBA 2K10. On my other channel, Coach Dawkins, there's a running back that this doesn't get used in Madden 2008, one of my favorite Maddens, and his name is Adrian Peterson. He just never gets used correctly with the Vikings, all right? I don't want to see that here with Steph Curry. So we're going to be trading for Steph Curry. I want to give up Nicholas Batum for Steph straight up. It was valid, but they didn't want that deal. Cool, whatever. We go on a 6-game losing streak because I needed somebody who was injured to get healthy so I can trade him. And that guy is Greg Oden. I love me some Greg Oden. I think that he is a defensive anchor on this team. I think his defense can still get better. I think his rebounding can still get better. However, I want Steph Curry on the team because I would love to have a point guard that can shoot the three a little bit better than, of course, our man TJ Ford. So TJ Ford may be on the move. Some other guys may be on the move as well because I just don't feel like our team as of right now is ready. Now, Steph does not help us defensively at all, and defense might be our weakest, side of the ball, if you will. So Greg Oden probably should have stuck around for that, but he's not killing it on the defensive end either. So again, we can still make some more trades. 3 seconds on the clock. We're going to let a wide open three fly with Steph. It's not going to fall. It's not going to fall at all. And I'm like, okay, we need to practice. We did not practice before this game. He's wearing 23. He's going to be wearing 31 because 30, I believe, is retired. And that's why his brother Seth was wearing 31 when he was playing with the Blazers. We get this one inside to Emmanuel, and he's going to slam that thing down. Now we kick it out. It's nearly stolen. But Fernandez, he's going to gather the ball. He's going to drive, kick it out to Steph, and Steph is going to knock down the three. So fourth quarter, I need Steph to start cooking, and hopefully the chef is in the kitchen. Brewer from downtown. That's going to fly, and now we're just trading threes. We're down by 4. Roy's going to penetrate and take Mr. Williams all the way to the rack, plus the N1. So we're down by just 1, but they go down the court and they score. Roy, with a hand in his face, doesn't matter. We're down by 1 again, 97-96, but again, we're just trading baskets. It's not so bad because we do have 6 minutes on the clock. And then Steph going to walk into a triple. That's his second triple of the quarter. He came into the quarter 1 of 8. All right, 1 of 8. So right now he's starting to heat up. Okay, we're cooking with grease. Grandpa's recipe going to walk into another triple, and it's going to fall. Steph Curry, the human torch. That one's not going to fall. But Roy from inside the three-point line, that will fall. We're up by 3 now. Steph going to get into the lane, going to kick it out to Roy, and that should be a welcome occurrence all season long. Now, Steph, that's a deep 3 with no time on the shot clock. You are ridiculous, Stephen Curry. So now we find ourselves up by 5, 110-105. Curry's going to get inside the lane, out to Aldridge. He gets his man in the air, but we're going to get the ball to Outlaw. Outlaw, he's going to try to drive. We get it back out to Steph. He's going to let another one fly, and that's going to fall. Steph Curry, absolutely in fuego as of right now. We're up 117-108. Millsap, that pass now to Goodwin. Going to be stolen by Aldridge. Aldridge to Curry. Curry back to Aldridge. The midi is going to fall, and now we are up 119-110, and we're going to finish with the 121-110 victory versus the Utah Jazz. Steph Curry scored 24 points, all of them coming from 3, or the majority of them coming from 3. He was 6 of 14 from downtown, and again, he started the fourth quarter 1 of 8. So he knocked down 5 triples in that fourth quarter to give us the victory. Thank you, Steph. So like I said, I did not practice with him at all. You can see him wearing 31 now. I wanted to get his release down. And the first one was perfect, just going to fall off the mark. That's perfect, and that's nothing but net. So I think we're A-okay. So now we're going to be taking on the 76ers. They have one of the best rookies in the NBA today, lottery pick Dustin House, and we're going to try our very best to contain him. Philadelphia is a very big squad, and big squads tend to give us some issues because another team that's pretty big out there is the Oklahoma City Thunder. They could put Kevin Durant at the 5 if they want to, and they did that from time to time versus us. And it just gave us some fits, having a guy that could score wherever on the court and play the 5 at the same time. And Harden could be a big shooting guard, big point guard for you, and he could also play the shooting guard in the 3 spot as well. So Holiday, he has the ball. he's going to find House. And House, he wants to get cooking already. He is definitely a scorer, and you can see the smoothness of his game right there. Holloway with the step back. That's not going to fall. Off of the rebound, we're in transition. TJ Ford has the ball in his hands. That was Steph. I would have let that thing fly, but it's not, so let's move on. And then he does that. Loses the handle. Now, this is right after the Utah Jazz game, as they're going to find Iguodala, who lays it up and in. So, playing back-to-back, the team is a little bit gassed. And this team was definitely gassed. House going to find Young, back to Davis. And I didn't know Big Baby Davis could knock down the corner jumper like that. And then we turn it over. Our 11th turnover of the first half. And then House lays it up and then Dusty. He is an absolute monster. Dustin House, 24 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. The Sixers are shooting 62% from the field. We're shooting 47% from the field. It is just not a good look as of right now. But we are knocking down the 3 ball a little bit better than they are. Emmanuel inside, and he's going to knock that down. Is the comeback on? They get a rebound over Emmanuel. That's Young skying in to grab that thing. Do we miss Greg Oden? Yeah, I ain't going to lie. We do miss him a little bit, but I am so happy to have Steph and Roy in the backcourt together, even though Roy's having a case of the turnovers. 21 points, 3 turnovers, 5 assists. And yeah, there you go. Coast to coast, rack to rack. Andre Iguodala is a player of the game. 24 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, and 1 steal. And then after the game, it turns out that Emmanuel is growing unhappy. And I don't want to see that from my rookie. I don't know who you think you are, Mr. Rookie, but you ain't Mr. Big Stuff. Now, they compared him to Tyson Chandler. And I'm like, I'll take Tyson Chandler. And I want to see Steph start. And we can use that money that we gave to TJ Ford and give it to Steph if we need to sign him to a new deal, which we probably will because he's in the last year of his rookie contract. All right. So TJ Ford, you're going to be moving on. So is Emmanuel to the Bobcats. We're going to get Tyson Chandler and we're going to get Derek Brown, who's in the last year of his contract. And he is an athletic freak. Derek Brown is. So we still have Stinson, and I can send him to the G League or the D League. I think it was the D League back here in 2K10. We're going to send him to the D League most likely. And yeah, or was it the G League? It's one of you know what league I'm talking about. We're going to send him down most likely and try to develop him there. Anyways, we're going to get this one outside the Outlaw. Going to get that thing inside the Aldridge. Aldridge going to put that thing in the hoop with 2 hands. You feel me? We're up by 2. Versus the Suns, who still got Steve Nash, but not much else. Roy to the inside. That's filthy. Absolutely filthy. Gets around the defender, lays it up, and then with the scoop layup. Now they get this one inside to Ilgauskas, and he's going to knock that thing down. Ilgauskas coming through with a nice midi. Then Tyson Chandler's first basket as a Portland Trailblazer. Roy, he gets fed by Steph, and the 3-point shot is good. Roy trying to get around Barbosa. Can he do so? Yes, he can. He's going to find Aldridge, and that's just too easy. They have the other Griffin. I forgot Blake Griffin played in the NBA for a blink of an eye. Like, I forgot that, but he's on this squad, and so is Gooding. Those 2 power forwards that get playing time. Anyways, that shot no good. Dragic, like, I would help out with the rebounding, coach, and then Aldridge, he's gonna keep on helping out with the scoring, and I appreciate that. Ilgauskas, that's gonna fall. 13-17. The Suns are not going down without a fight today, and then Brandon Roy's like, I'm gonna just blow by everybody. We can literally do that almost every single time down the court. When their defense is not there or they're not playing defense very well, then we're just going to do that all day. And now we're in transition. Look at the behind the back dish. Absolutely filthy. Dragic, filthy. Nash has it. He's going to walk into a 3, and that's going to fall. Nash, still one of the most deadliest snipers in the game. We're going to find Derek Brown. He gets his man in there. He's going to drive. And the athleticism on this kid is absolutely beautiful. Roy loves it. I love it. Let's head to that second quarter of play. So we're up by just 1 now. Curry, he has the rock. He's going to get picked up by Galloway, another lottery pick. And Roy's going to let that thing fly, and that's going to be knocked down. A 3 ball from Brandon Roy. Galloway gets around his defender. Nice little floater, and that's going to fall. Now Curry has it. He gets around Galloway. They double team him. That leaves Roy wide open. I know his shot perfectly. It goes down every time. I do not need no assistance. Roy is going to rattle home. 3 3-pointers in a Roy. 3-pointers in a row for my man, Brandon Roy. All right, so 28-36 is the score. We're starting to separate just a little bit. Roy has it. Can he get around his defender? Yes, but too many moves. Steph's wide open. That's butter. Nice and smooth. It goes down easy. Tastes great on toasted toast. Toasted bread. You know what I'm trying to say. Outlaw. He's going to get around the defense. Absolutely silly. Right up on your noggin. Brown has it. He gets the screen. We're going to find Aldridge. Aldridge, right up on your noggin, too. I believe that was great. What'd it do? Then the spin the spin move with Brandon Roy, absolutely filthy. Barbosa don't know what to do. Brandon Roy, 22 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds to end the first half. We're shooting 58% from the field. We're shooting 50% from 3, 21 rebounds to the 14. We are dominating today. So second half action now. We're up by 20, and that's exactly where we want to be. Steph, you can't leave him open like that, Nash. You're supposed to know Steph Curry well. He was supposed to be the next you, and he turned out to be the first Steph. You feel me? Fernandez, gonna get around the screen, around the defender, gonna feed Dragic, and Dragic knocking it down. I love Dragic. I love Curry. I had high hopes for TJ Ford. TJ Ford was a solid player for us for like 3 weeks, but you know what? I love shooters at the guard spot, especially the point guard spot. If you could shoot at the point guard spot, you are like my favorite. Because I believe that my 2 has to be able to do everything offensively. My 3, I would love if he could shoot the 3, but he definitely has to be like a Travis Outlaw. Very, very athletic, can score around the rim, and can shoot the ball fairly, decently. You know what I mean? I think Outlaw's probably a better shooter than I give him credit for. And then everybody else, center and power forwards, just be a manimal downstairs, down low. And I think we have that. So I think this team is going to blossom. I'm worried about simulating, because our defense on paper is not that good. I think I play fairly good enough defense when I'm using the team, but I don't know. On paper, we're just not that good defensively. So fourth quarter action now. We're going to find Roy off of the miss of Steph Curry. Gather his own miss, finds Roy. Roy knocks it down. Roy inside. Going to find Steph. Hand in his face. That's not a hand in his face. It's Casper the Friendly Ghost. It doesn't exist. Okay? It better be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with a hand in his face, or it's going down. That's Stephen Curry. And then turnover number 13. If we could just stop the turnovers, we'll be okay. But when you play on Hall of Fame, you're going to turn the ball over, okay? That's 2K's kryptonite when you're acting like Superman. And Steph Curry's Superman gets around Nash. Gooden tries to help, leaves Aldridge. That was a rookie mistake, Big Gooden. And that is going to do it. That is going to do it. We win 2 out of our last 3. But before that, we lost 6 in a row. And it wasn't a good look. Steph Curry, 27 points, 7 assists, 2 rebounds. Our man Brandon Roy went 28, 5, and 6. He could have been the player of the game as well. So I do like having Tyson Chandler on the roster. Aldridge, he's a manimal down low. Derek Brown is an athlete. I think this team could be good. We got some work to do to get back in the playoff picture. I may play every game, but just show you some of the highlights and then a full game. We'll see what happens. Anyways, I'll see you guys next episode. I'm done simulating for right now because we got to get back in the playoff picture. But that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace, love. Hot sauce.